Hello, welcome to this presentation of how to use TopazTool Web. If I do a control click on the link, I get a connection in my browser. Here it's Chrome, and I can also have it in my favorites. TopazTool production. Yeah. And I arrive on this login page where I have to type my login and password, and I have to choose between administration and Topaz Access. For the most of users, Topaz Access will be enough to run calculations, and administration will be necessary to check and to select the house consolidation settings during the day. Let's start with Topaz Access. For calculation, I click login. I have to go to Topaz connection. I have to select the cube I want to run the script on. For instance, let's select actual. I click actual. I have only one choice here for the current year. I have the first choice for the 1A type, and the period is October year to date. I have the script selection. I can, for instance, select, and I think I can pass it along from this selection box to the script execution. But first, I have to select one or both of phases between input and adjust. Let's select both, for instance, and I click on one or several with Control pushed on my keyboard or not, and I can also use the Shift button on my keyboard to have a list selected from the first to the last. I can click on this button, and I get, for the scope of scripts I have selected, the last successful runs, even though they were not on the same month that I'm going to run them on to, but I have the last runs and how long they took to run and which date they were run and who did it. This was just for information. I can close it. And now I have this list here prepared for execution. I could change the order in the running, but I'm not going to run them. But I could by clicking on the run button. This button here is here to propose or to make it possible to remove it. And I can also ask for for instance, if I select one or more scripts in this list, I can ask for more statistics. I can ask for this script how long it took, or see who did the runs for the 10 last successful runs, or even maybe not successful all were successful. All the 10 last ones were successful, and they took approximately between 5 and 13 seconds. Okay, that was just to use script stats, and now to use the how many last runs you want to see. Okay, this button here is to remove all the execution selection and to blank this part. That will be, I think, enough for this part on how to run the calculations. Keep in mind to select always the input or adjust region phase that you want to run before passing your selection.